Okay, I'm back, and let's talk about the right hand a little bit. As I'm sure all of you know by now, Wes played with his thumb, which is what I've been doing up to this point. And you can get a really great sound working with your thumb. I'm muffling all the strings except the octave. In this case, I'm playing a D on the 5th fret and on the 7th fret. And the 6th string is muffled by this finger as well as the 4th string. And the 2nd string and the 1st string are muffled by the bottom side of that finger. So I'm using the fingers to muffle the notes that I don't want to be played. These fingers are muffling those. And I'm just, striking across the strings like that. I can put a lot of power into this. I put a lot of emotion, or I don't know if that's the right word. Well, that's essentially that. But I put a lot of feeling into the notes that I play, and I think that's one of the things that allows me to sort of capture that essence. So I try to put, just really put something into it instead of just playing. I'll go like, and work it around like that. So, and I tend to play a little bit more on the harder side. I strike notes hard even when I'm playing single note lines. Not everybody plays quite that hard, and we all, gravitate towards a technique that's going to work for us. One of the problems playing octaves when I'm playing in a band, sometimes I play in groups that are more funk-oriented, and the instrumentation creates a real challenge to try to cut through. And I've played octaves extensively with a pick and recorded that way as well. There's a couple samples of some things that I've recorded using a pick. Now I'm going to do it with a pick, and it takes some work to get this going, but if you work at it long enough, it's going to cut through a little bit better. And also, it's easier to transition back and forth from single lines if you've got the pick in your hand. So that's something that works. I've been using as an example that D minor. Again, some of the other things that you can do to improve your right hand technique, after you get these shapes down or a riff or two down that you want to work with, instead of just playing at single notes or something, what I'm calling single notes, it's an octave, but a single hit, I'll turn it into triplets or something. Maybe I'll go like, you can create some really fun things with that. I could go, harder to do this with a pick, but it took me a long time, but I'll do it like a... So you are hopefully kind of getting the idea. Take a note like I think of this as a I'll play one note and then alternate the note on top of the riff or something. Anyway, that should give you some ideas. And again, work this stuff up the neck so that you're real comfortable with it. There's a pick. There's an E minor. So work with that. And I'm looking very forward to seeing your video, and also any questions you might have. Shoot me a message. There's a link there on the side of the page that says, I think it says send email or upload a video. So I'll look forward to seeing your submittal and responding to you. Thanks again. Best wishes.